welcome into your reading. This is going to be a general message for you guys. We're going to get into it, see what's coming through for you at this time. I know it's been a while since I've read for everybody. Hopefully everybody is doing well. All right, we're going to pull some cards to see what your personal energy is, mind, body, heart, and soul. As I was meditating on your energy, it felt defensive, or you're needing to protect. I saw like a line of sharks, or a circle of sharks putting up a sort of wall, like they were hovering upward from the water and they were all in a line. So I don't know if you need, if you're doing like protection work, you feel like you need to protect yourself from the outside world or from a particular person or situation. Maybe you are coming off a little defensive or snappy these days. The shark energy is prominent though, so we'll see what that's about. All right, so we have Four of Cups. Okay, for your personal energy. Feeling a little let down, a little left out, a little forgotten. Three of Cups. A lot of emotional water energy, sensitive energy here, forgotten, but wanting to be remembered, feeling forgotten, but wanting to be remembered. Too many cards. Seven of Wands, Nine of Swords, King of Swords, King of Cups. Holy moly. I'm not taking these, but it looks to be like there's some drama happening between you and another person, or maybe if this is against yourself, this is heart and mind sort of fighting back and forth here. So I don't know if you're feeling triggered, pulled, what's the word, poked, like taunted or something. One more for personal energy, please. I don't know. I mean, there's a blessing in disguise here, okay, with the Four of Cups, especially having a Three of Cups right next to it. So even though you may be feeling let down, just sort of like maybe a little bit of a lack of energy, not so motivated, I don't know. I'm also getting something about you having to support others, okay? So in that scenario, then you're not supporting yourself or something like that. Like there are people in your environment, in your life right now, who are sort of taking a lot of energy and taking your energy, okay? And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is definitely an opportunity of some sort. So you're looking for opportunity, but you're feeling rejected or you're feeling let down. You do have supportive people in your life right now, and you feel supported overall. Here's some of that sharky, fishy energy I was, right? Like it just felt, I don't know, this is like a metaphorical, symbolic thing around like your spirit guides or the people in your life who are supporting you, who are sort of protecting you, taking care of you, putting that circle around you. In your environment, you have the Death card. So there is definite change coming. You see the change, you've noticed it, you acknowledge it. That's maybe why you feel like you're looking for opportunity here. You have to look for opportunity, but you're hanging on, right? Which is what a Cancer does. You're hanging on for dear life, and it's just like, no, like you're gonna have to pull me away from this thing before I'm ready to let go, or before I let go, right? Like I'm not gonna let go until you pull me away. For some of you, that looks like you're not leaving one thing until you get another thing. So in the meantime, you're holding on for dear life while searching for opportunity, waiting for opportunity, waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right time. there's something I'm getting about this opportunity being a little too good to be true or far-fetched of an idea. I mean, if you can dream it, it's possible, right? But it's like, what is this? Because I'm getting something around the gardens here. Like when you're in it, you're intoxicated. You are in another land, in a dream world or something like that. And so this opportunity is in another land. This opportunity is in an area that maybe you're not comfortable with. I feel like the change is in your favor. This death card is giving me positive vibes, a positive feeling. This death card is coming gentle and supportive, right? It's like, okay, Cancer, we can go now. Don't worry. You can let go, right? I'm here. There's someone in your life who's like supporting you, taking care of you while you go through this. And it's just like, let's go. You can do this, right? Like giving you words of encouragement or something like that. You also have the 5 of Pentacles. Maybe something in your financial situation has changed, and that's why you're needing to look for new opportunities. Again, even though the change is here, there's a lot of positive, loving energy, right? It's like growth can come forth. Growth can happen because of this change. Oh, I love this. And this new start. It may feel like you are in lack for a little bit here with the 5 of Pentacles, but in your environment, there is definitely a new start happening. You have Death and the Fool card in the same area of this spread, which is what is surrounding you, what is in the external. So just endings and beginnings here. And it feels a little scary, of course. But you have the 8 of Cups. Like, let it take you. Let it like flow like a feather in the air, right? In the wind, and allow the universe to drop you where you need to be dropped, you know. The waters are a little chaotic, so your emotions may just be a little all over the place. Yeah, I mean, a big thing when it comes to Cancer is our ability to get in our own way, right? Like we are like when it's time to do something and make a move, a big move especially, or when it's time to like flow with the waters, we do it, but not without this energy of like, I will do it if I'm in control. I will do it if I'm steering the ship. I will do it when I'm ready. You know, as long as nobody's telling me what to do or how to do it or whatever, then you'll do it, and you'll do it flawlessly and you'll do it great. But if you feel like the universe is coming at you and it's like, you know, logically that you need to make this change and flow with the motions, but because the universe is making you do it, that's where the defiance comes through, and that's where we tend to make it harder on ourselves than we need to, right? So that's what I mean by we get in our own way. I'm clarifying the 5 of Pentacles and the Death and all of that here. I mean, this is just positive, beautiful energy waiting to happen here. Okay, so right now, like I said, it feels a little scary, but you'll be okay. This is another person in your environment. They're going through a lot of changes right now, and they want to make, they want a fresh, brand new start. They want to rise above something They want to accomplish something. They're working on that. What else am I getting with these cards? I love these cards so much. This is the Magical Hours Tarot. I think it's a little underrated or forgotten. All right, we're going to go with the Lumina Tarot now. Do another spread here and get a 30-day lookout. See what's coming through. What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to anticipate, prepare for? In the next week or two, we'll start off there. Six of Swords. Yeah, moving away from something. There's a lot of movement in this reading. Going from one thing to another. Five of Wands. Some clashes happening here. This could be that clashing that I was talking about between you and yourself. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be harder than it needs to be. Queen of Wands. Somebody on your side. Somebody who is there to support you, to guide you. And then the 10 of Cups. Again, because we had the 10 of Cups down here a little while ago. Right? Okay. I mean, this is really good energy. Yes, there is some clashing and a little bit of like, I want to do it this way, and somebody else is like, no, we're going to do it this way. But I think this King of Wands is definitely coming from a loving place here. I mean, if you follow tarot, the King of Wands personality character is more fiery, obviously, right? They like to lead, and they like to get things done and initiate stuff and take action, you know, and really follow through and make the plans. And, you know, they get you motivated, they get you pumped up, because when you're in their energy, when you're in a King of Wands presence, male or female, you feel like, how can I say, like you trust it, right? Depending on the cards surrounding the King of Wands. But in this case, a high vibing, mature, you know, put together King of Wands is someone that you can definitely follow and trust and be on their side, because they bring opportunity. They're attracting opportunity based off of the action that they take. The fire element is about the action. You cannot manifest without the fire element, right? That's what brings the earth element into fruition, into being, into reality, into the 3D. You need the wands, you need the fire to do the thing, to take the action. And I think that whoever this person is doing that, and they have a plan. Okay. Maybe your Six of Swords-ish energy, which could be just a little internal, mental, like needing to get past yourself. With the Six of Swords, it's about overcoming a mental obstacle, right? That is maybe perceived to be your reality, but the swords is about the mentality. So you're coming maybe from a darker place, maybe from a more wandering, dreamy, sleepy energy, a night energy, like dark energy, going head to head with the sun, with the fire, with the light here, representing the King of Wands. So, I mean, all in all, there's 10 of Cups here, which is support, love, you know, emotional stability, emotional security. So this is coming through in the next week or so. So you may be feeling just a little irritable, right? And I mean, I'm a Cancer. I have a Cancer stellium. So I'm not talking down on Cancer, but, you know, we tend to be just a little baby, right? Sometimes when we don't want to do something. And so it just feels like that to me right now. But you'll get it done. There's no doubt about it. Like, We may not like it, but when we have to do it, we're gonna do it. Watch. You know, Chariot, there you are again. Judgment. Wow. This is coming up in the next week or 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, the next 2 to 3 weeks, for sure, this new path is at your fingertips. It's in your reality. That Ace of Pentacles opportunity is coming through the next 2 to 3 weeks. And the universe has presented a path for you to take. It's clear, it's visible, it's in your reality. There's no second guessing or doubt about it. You're aware here with the Judgment card. You're aware of this. For some of you, it does have to do with the work situation, with the Eight of Pentacles coming through, especially as we said earlier with the Five of Pentacles. Your financial situation may be changing. And the Knight of Wands. I feel in the next 2 to 3 weeks, once this opportunity has come into play and, you know, it's here for you to take, this King of Wands turns into a knight, which I feel like he takes just a little step back. He or she takes a little step back, and it's not so authoritative or forceful or, you know, I want to say controlling. I'm so sorry. But does that make sense? Right? Because up here, it's like, no, you have to do it this way. This is how we're doing it. This is for the best, right? And you're coming against it and you're like, but, no, blah, blah, blah. But eventually this does come through. And once it's here for you, then this person is like, okay, now you can go. I will step back and you take it from here, right? Because this thing is yours. Does that make sense? But there's a lot of motivation, inspiration, energy, action, initiation taken here with this Knight of Wands as it relates to this opportunity that's coming through. I don't know if this camera is crooked or not. I can't tell. And you're going all in, right? It's like, okay, here I go, right? Like, whatever, I'm just going to do it. Take a leap of faith and jump in to this thing. I mean, it's also this belief system of like, well, it's here for a reason, right? Like, you can't ignore stuff like this, especially Judgment and Chariot together. The Eight of Pentacles making it super realistic, right? Like a material thing. So it's here. Are you like, why would you ignore it, you know? And the Knight of Wands is just like, okay, well, F it, I'm gonna do it. Because that's what the Knight of Wands does, right? It takes the leap. Yeah, it is a little crooked. Oh, well, I'm sorry about it. Okay, Six of Cups. So this is coming through at the end, the next 3 to 4 weeks. A lot of love here. So much love. Queen of Swords. Smart, intelligent, clear. Clear with your thinking, right? Like with your ideas, with your decision making, with voicing your opinion or voicing like what you want to do or your choices. I don't like that this is so crooked. Did I make it worse? I don't know. I probably made it worse. Anyway. Maiden of Pentacles, one more, please. Ooh, what the heck? Seven of Swords. Why? Oh, this one stayed down. The Magician. Why? I don't like it. So, Six of Cups, Queen of Swords, Maiden of Pentacles. For some of you, it feels like you are getting the truth or coming to awareness about a moment when you were vulnerable, a moment when you were, what's the word, like not very experienced, when you were inexperienced, it feels. It's like a memory of self, right? Like you have experience now, you're older now, you're wiser now. Not, and I feel like this is really specific though. Like you have experience on a thing, on something specific. And there's a memory of when you didn't. Okay, you're looking back to when you were new, inexperienced, gullible, fragile, vulnerable. And there's the past coming through with the Six of Cups here. And somebody is seeing where they were just a little manipulated, or maybe a lot manipulated, used, abused, lied to, when you were used. Clarify the Seven of Swords and the Magician, please. And now it's like, no. Like, you're not going to tell me that. You're not going to do that to me again. Like, I know what you're doing now. Like, I'm not stupid. I've already been there. I've already experienced that. Right? Like, you're putting your foot down here. You're clear about it. You're vocal about it. You're very matter of fact, to the point, very sharp. Yeah, it feels like you're putting your foot down. And maybe some of you are protecting a Maiden of Pentacles here, a younger person. What is happening? Because this King of Wands is coming up from up here. So this Seven of Swords and Magician is clarified by the Temperance, the King of Wands, and the Six of, what is this? Wands. This should be a high vibing energy with the Temperance card here. The King of Wands being a king, male or female, should be more mature, overcoming some certain obstacle. This card fell through. There's a little bit of arguments. Yeah, there's like overcoming something, like getting past something, getting over something, getting through something. What's the Maiden of Pentacles? Someone in distress who needs help, who needs to get past a stressful, fearful, anxious situation. Someone who needs to get past a toxic situation. This person, the Maiden of Pentacles, is strengthening their emotions, looking for happiness, looking for contentment and fulfillment here. Getting past the mind and the monsters in the mind. I'm getting strengthening their love, their capacity to love, and getting to the wish fulfillment. Usually if I see a Seven of Swords and the Magician together, and the Knight of Wands and all of this like fire energy, I'm thinking manipulator, right? Like that's just my go-to, and that's probably just my trauma. But it doesn't have to be a negative. It doesn't have to be such a shitty situation or person. It could just be somebody having to get away from a situation, having to strategically come up with a plan to protect oneself, but at the same time create magic, create synchronicity, or because the Magician is about creation, right? Creating something, an opportunity even. One more. There's the Three of Cups again. And there's the... Oh, this is a Five of Cups. Bro. Okay. Well, I mean, people are involved here for sure. There's a lot of communication and conversation and collaboration around building something, creating something here with this energy of planning something out. This energy is definitely has to do with this King of Wands somehow. They're overcoming something by Seven of Swords in it. They're getting through something by being secretive, being a little manipulative, right? Like creating paths and moments where they have to be a little slick, a little sly, clever, you know, to overcome and achieve here with the Magician and the Six of Wands. Achieve something and climb on top and be on top. And I said that whoever this was, right, they wanted to make it to the top somehow. How does this have to do with you? The inexperience of someone is also relevant here at this time. But again, there's something about you seeing something super clearly here. And a past situation coming back up, like maybe you're reliving the same type of moment in some way, a memory coming up here. But I think that you see all of this so clearly. I keep feeling child with this Maiden of Pentacles. You see it all so clearly. And you're trying to like web it together to create a safety net here with the Six of Cups. I'm getting, you're definitely coming from a place of love. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you're a Cancer, and if this is your family, like forget it, right? So the Six of Cups, this all encompassing unconditional love coming through for these people or these situations. Now, if we go a little bit deeper, this could be something around your inner child, around you not being manipulated and gaslighted or used or something like that. So whoever is doing something in the outside, internally for you, you may be feeling like your traumas are triggered based off of their behaviors right now. You may be reliving a situation where you felt vulnerable and you were young and you needed support and you needed people to take care of you and be on your side. But I think that there's a lot of stability, and again, there's something about creating and collaborating and building something here with a group of people out of love. But there's just a little weird energy coming through that I don't like there. All right. Well, let me know what that is if you know. I hope you got something out of today's reading. Hope it helped in some way. Thank you again for watching and allowing me to be your reader. Subscribe to the channel, press the like button. That would go a long way. I would appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.